Good morning, students. How are you today? Let's start our lesson. Module 5, Reading for Pleasure. The theme of the lesson, fiction. Here you can see our learning objectives. Our lesson objectives. All learners will be able to read the text and recognize the attitude or opinion of the writer. Most learners will be able to express an opinion, give a summary of a story, and list main events. Some learners will be able to write a summary of a story, draw a story in 15 frames. First task. It's an individual work. Ask some question. Do you read for pleasure? How do you choose a book? What genres of book do you like? It's our lesson quotation. If you are going to get anywhere in life, you have to read a lot of books. Second task. It's a group work, reading and listening. Descriptor. Listen to the text, understand the main point by the method of bus stop, assessment, fireworks.
Track 2.14. Do you enjoy losing yourself in a good book? Well, if you do, did you know there are many more benefits to reading than entertainment, as Brendan Smith discovered? Until he was 14, Brendan hated reading. He thought it was boring and preferred to spend time watching programs on his computer and playing video games. But one holiday, he and his family stayed in a cottage with no internet connection. There was little to do in the evening once it went dark, so he picked up a copy of The Hobbit from the cottage's bookshelf and started to read. 2 days later, he was still reading. He read during car journeys, while the rest of the family swam in the sea, and as soon as he finished meals. For Brendan, it was a turning point. After The Hobbit, he read The Lord of the Rings, and then he searched for new authors. After reading a few books, he started to notice how his favourite authors used language and realised he was learning a lot of new words, slowly but surely. That had a huge effect on how Brendan wrote himself, and as a result, his marks improved at school. But what he really liked was the incidental information in books that helped him improve his general knowledge. It was fun to discover facts from fiction, and he easily picked up and remembered snippets of information, although he wasn't trying to memorize them. Brendan's experience is not surprising. Unlike watching TV programs, which can be a passive activity, reading fiction provides us with significant mental stimulation as it requires us to use our imaginations. The result is that reading increases the connections in the brain. Two benefits of this additional brain power are that we develop better memories and stronger analytical skills, which means our problem solving improves. Video games also require us to solve problems and can demand we concentrate. But a lot of activities using computers and phones reduce our ability to concentrate. On the other hand, reading helps us increase our concentration as we need to focus in order to follow the story properly. To concentrate like this, we have to ignore the outside world, and we find this relaxing. Why? Because our brains don't have lots of different competing thoughts. So, next time you feel stressed, don't switch on your computer. Pick up a book.
So, answer the question, please. Do you enjoy losing yourself in a good book? Well, if you do, did you know there are many more benefits to reading than entertainment, as Brendan Smith discovered? Third task, writing. It's a pair work. Descriptor. Read the sentences correctly. Choose the benefits of reading. Write about activities that help you to relax when reading by the method of brain attack. Assessment shape cards. Exercise number 4. Speaking. It's a group work. Descriptor. Read the titles attentively. Choose the best title for the text by the method of seeing with your neighbor. Assessment $. Grammar. Compound nouns. Definition. A compound noun is a noun that includes two or more than two words. By mixing them is a single noun. For example, moon, light, moonlight. Keyhole, keyhole. Pancake, pancake.
Compound nouns. A compound noun is made up of two or more nouns combined to form a single noun. For example, book plus mark, bookmark. Some compound nouns are written as separate words. For example, washing machine. Some compound nouns are linked by a hyphen. For example, bird of prey. Some compound nouns appear as one word. For example, hamburger. A compound noun can be proper or common. The first letter of each word in a proper compound noun is capitalized. For example, Rajiv Gandhi Park.
Next exercise, writing. It's individual work. Descriptor. Look through the words, match them to make compound nouns by the method of think, find and seek. Assessment, complements. Homework. Answer the 5 questions. Okay, now feedback. Choose one sticker. First sticker. I didn't like the lesson. Second sticker. I didn't understand anything and was waiting the end of the lesson. Third stickers. I understood everything. I liked the lesson. Thank you for your attention.